So here's a test. And yeah,
It's not, does it?
clearly we weren't going to get off the ground. I mean, it would fly if I threw it off a hill, just not for very long. So I tried building a bigger propeller. I thought these were trickier than they are. They're actually quite simple. You just sketch out the various lines of the airfoil profile you want, and you whittle away everything else until you have a propeller left. And loads of sanding, of course, and a bit of slathering on some varnish, and we have a nice propeller. It's fitted to the engine, the engine's run up, and promptly the stress of running a larger propeller tears all of the threads out of the bolts I'm holding it onto the engine with. The construction of the engine prevents me from improving the propeller mount, so I'm going to use this lovely little tree surgeon's chainsaw that some friends donated to me for the project. But it's very nice, so I'm going to have to convert it in a way which I can flip back to being a chainsaw after it's run on the aircraft. First I tried making something that would fit in place of the chainsaw bar, but it got too complicated, so this is what I went with. Holds 2 skateboard bearings, the shaft of which runs into this little chain sprocket which directly conducts the power of the saw into the blade. Saw chains have barrel rivets, so you can't drill or knock them through, but they're easy enough to grind and pry out.
Ow.
So at this point I encounter yet another problem. Chainsaws run clockwise, and this propeller's for an anti-clockwise engine. So here we are, many hours later, with a new propeller. See, that smacked into there, and propeller's fine. Aw, poor engine. I rebuilt all of this again and tested it, and yeah, it bent again. So I'm fitting a larger diameter threaded rod and some bigger bearings, and I'm going to build a more thrusty propeller. Then there will be another launch.